Welcome to Switch Comics. My name is Marco, and we are back with another episode of
Hot Comics!
A series where each week I pick out 5 comics that I think you need to pick up immediately. These will always be books that are heating up or will be heating up due to future knowledge, or sometimes, it might just be pure speculation, but I try to keep it fairly grounded in reality most of the time. Now, before we get into the video, quick reminder, let me tell you about I'm giving away 3 awesome comic bundles at 500 subscribers. That's right, 3 lucky subscribers will each win one of these 3 comic bundles. All you have to do to enter is simply be subscribed and leave a comment on this video. If you would like additional chances to win, you can watch other videos on my channel and leave comments on those as well. Each comment on a new video is another chance to win. Good luck. Now, small change on the giveaway details. I haven't got a chance to edit the video and we'll have to make a new video basically, but there is now a signature on this Venom Lethal Protector. You got Sam De La Rosa right there. So I was at the convention, or he was at the convention that I was at, so I figured I'd go ahead and throw that signature on there. You'll also have to excuse me, I usually have books displayed showing off a little bit of something, but I have a big old stack of comics here because I'm getting ready to do a mystery bundle, and I'll be doing some more info and details on that. If you want some sneak peeks, give me a follow on Instagram. I'm just Switch Comics on there. But yeah, I'll be showing off some things that I'll be doing. A very limited run mystery bundle with some really good stuff in it. So again, follow me on Instagram to get more sneak peeks, and I think that might even be going for sale on Friday. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about today's books, which are going to be, last week I did Hawkeye, or not last week I missed because I wasn't feeling well. The week before that though, I did Hawkeye Keys. This one I'm doing specifically, and it was all from that, I forget what volume, but that just Hawkeye run that the show is going to be presumably mainly based off of. This is going to go and be specifically Kate Bishop Keys. So I am a big fan of Kate Bishop. I think she's a really cool character. I have all of these books except for the last one. So obviously, I always leave the big one for the end. And, it's not crazy because these books are still pretty dang affordable. But it's just, I haven't got around to getting the last one. Let's go ahead and stop the chitter chatter and get into it. First book on the list is going to be Hawkeye #1. And again, I'm sorry, I don't remember the volume on this one either. But absolutely stunning cover. I love the contrast between the yellow and purple and the circle background behind her within the big yellow background even behind that. And I love how this cover pops. I think it is an absolutely beautiful cover. And small little, first appearance of Ramona Watts. I don't think that really is going to, be affecting its value too much, at least in the near future. But it is the first Kate Bishop Hawkeye solo series, as well as just being a really awesome book. It's just a really beautiful cover. And this book, you can get for about $30. Now I will say this one, and I think maybe the next book on the list, have been on the series before, but last time I mentioned them, they were a lot cheaper. So I think this book was maybe $10 or $15 last time I talked to you about it. It's a solid $30 book now. I wish I grabbed more. I was going to grab more a long time ago. I only got one, and I just didn't. I was like, man, this is going to be a hot book, and even me, there's so many directions and so many books to get at all times. Sometimes you let the easy one slip out of your fingers, and honestly, that's the one that hurts me the most, because I could have grabbed 10 copies of these, no problem, and just forgot to get more of them. And I think it's just an absolutely stunning cover. Moving on to the next one, we have Young Avengers Presents #6. And this is the first time Clint and Kate actually meet up. This is going to be about a $60 book. Like I said, I think this was on the list before, and I think last time I talked to it, it was like a $30 book. So it's doubled in price since I've talked about it last. And we are still a pretty good ways out from the Hawkeye series even happening. So, I think this book still has room to grow. Again, another absolutely beautiful, stunning cover. I love the movement in this one. I think it's just an a beautiful, beautiful cover. I really had to make sure that I got this one. This is I picked up a long time ago because I was just like, I have to have it. It is even if it was $1 book, I would want it because it is a beautiful Kate Bishop cover. But again, I think this has a lot of room to grow. It's got a great cover. It's a minor key. It's the first time they meet up. It's nobody's first appearance or anything like that. It's not, the first solo series even. I would say it's somewhat more of a minor key than Hawkeye 1, but yeah, I don't know why this one would be. I don't know. Might be harder to find or something. I don't know why certain books are priced certain ways, but I guess it could be argued first solo series or first time they meet up, which one is a more pertinent key. I don't know, but again, just a good book. Go ahead. If you didn't pick it up last time I talked about it, or if you weren't with the channel last time I talked about it, pick it up now, because I have strong feelings about this book. I do think. I think everything on this list, I don't have any particular, like, oh, this one's better than the other one. I think they're all good books. So moving on to Young Avengers number 9. Again, another beautiful cover. This one's only a $25 book. It's a bit cheaper. Again, bit of a minor key. It's the first cover appearance of Kate Bishop's Hawkeye costume. So, again, some people might say, who cares? But very, very cool cover. I like this one a lot, which will be a theme on all of these. But I really like this one, and as Kate Bishop heats up, I think this one will continue to heat up as well. This one, it used to just be like a $10 book, maybe an $8 book. So it's everything I'm picking has been heating up and been growing, and we're still. I don't even know when Hawkeye's supposed to come out, but it's still a while down the way. Moving on to the next one, we have Young Avengers 6, not Presents number 6, just regular number 6. However, this is also about a $60 book, so they share that. They're both number 6, and they're both about $60 books. So this is, you got a little double feature here. So for the reason it's on a Kate Bishop themed Hot Comics list is that it's the first time that Kate actually gets the Hawkeye costume. And then on a double of that, it's the first time Cassie Lang is referred to as Stature. So, we're getting Cassie Lang stuff here, or she's already been introduced in the MCU. But presumably sometime soon, I don't know if it's going to be maybe in Ant-Man 3 that she might start being Stature. I know they're, setting up their Young Avengers, so that's probably a good time to start it up. But so this, gotta love when, if it's just one good thing going on, one good thing that makes it a key, awesome. But when you make it a double key, triple key, quadruple key, the more you stack it on, the better. But even just getting that nice little second additional piece where it has the Cassie Lang becoming Stature, and you have the first Hawkeye costume, like that's a pretty decent key at that point. Neither one are like super, no first appearances or nothing, but the two together, it's like, yeah, that's a decent key. Again, pretty cool cover. So far, probably my least favorite cover. Not to say that it's bad by any means, but the first 3 books I showed you are just super, super cool looking. Again, good cover. Can be problematic because it's a very white cover, but very, very good book to pick up still. The last one should be obvious. You shouldn't have any question what this is. And like I said, I have all 4 books that I've already showed you. I've picked them all up. Some of them I even have, only one of them I have a second copy of. I have 2 copies of Young Avengers 9. But this book has eluded me so far. Haven't been able to find it. Haven't seen one swing by the shop yet. But Young Avengers number 1. So this is like a $200 book. You might be able to find it a little bit cheaper, but I'm just going to go ahead and, say about a $200 book. And, good condition. And this, here we go. Obviously, it's first appearance of Kate Bishop, but you also have Iron Lad, Hulkling, Asgardian, and I'm missing one, Patriot. He's dead center in the cover, isn't he? I couldn't think of. Yeah, so you got 5 first appearances, and that's what I was talking about. When you start stacking up everything, that's where you get a super awesome key. Sometimes it can be good, sometimes it can be bad, because maybe you actually only cared about one character. Like if you just wanted it for Kate Bishop, you're like, oh man, no, this book's so expensive, and it's, I don't care about everybody else. I just cared about Kate Bishop. So, you win some, you lose some. But I mean, I think if you're collecting and you want your books to have, the best value they can, when you get those 5 first appearances of prominent or to be prominent characters, that's a good book to pick up. So I'm on the lookout for this one. I definitely need to add this to my collection. I wouldn't mind adding 2 or 3 of these to my collection, to be honest, because it just has or it has a good future. It might take a while for that value to really grow. And when I say a while, I mean, I really just mean, 3 years, maybe 3 to 5 years. And that book might have some really, really, it's already got good value, but you might see some crazy numbers in the next few years or so. But I don't know. It's a book that I really, really want, and like I said, I've been specifically collecting Kate Bishop things. If I see, I did pick up a cool Young Avengers key, probably be in this weekend's haul video. That's the only thing I got so far, but I'm sure I'll get something else. If not this weekend, then next weekend. So unrelated to Kate Bishop, I picked up another Young Avengers key, not a Young Avengers book, but a key nonetheless. And I'm not really, saying I won't get the other keys for other characters, but that's been my focus in Kate Bishop. So I need the number 1 is where I'm getting at. I'm rambling a lot and talking about different things, but I need that book, and I think it's going to be good. I think that might be the last pricey Kate Bishop key that I need. There's a couple other books that I want, but they're pretty cheap, and maybe I should hop onto it before they're not pretty cheap. But again, they're not like anything major or anything. I don't think so. But these books and the books that I talked about last week, honestly, if I can pick up multiple copies of some of them, I'd really do. Especially that other Hawkeye series. There's some second printings and stuff that are super hard to find, and some people might not care. Some people are like, the first printing is fine. That's all I need. But I'm like, ooh, there's a harder to find version? I need to find it. It makes me really excited to really try to hunt it down. I'm still looking for that second printing of Invincible Iron Man #1, the Ironheart cover. So I don't know. It's some people might think it's stupid, but I don't know. It gives me excitement. So what are you gonna do? Just do things that make you happy. But that is gonna be my 5 picks for the week. I hope you did enjoy them. Like I said, this has all been Kate Bishop themed, and I like these themed videos. I like the other ones I was doing before, but I feel like this one is makes you a bit more focused and helps you to. I think for me, it helps me to remember certain keys, because sometimes you forget. It's like, what was that first appearance or first cover or first time she wore this costume or that or whatever. When you really bundle them together and think of them in relevance to each other, I feel like it helps, because sometimes if you're just thinking about She-Hulk and then Kate Bishop and then this and that and whatever else, and it's like, I forgot everything. But I don't know, maybe that's just me. Maybe my memory isn't that good and yours is better than mine, or maybe yours is worse, and I feel bad for you at that point. But enough rambling for today. That's going to be it. Again, make sure you hit me up on Instagram. Give me a follow, because I will be posting. I will be posting some spoilers. Fuse those 2 words together there. But for the mystery bundle that I will be hopefully announcing Friday, as long as everything goes according to plan. That's going to be it for today, though. I will see you all Wednesday with my comic pools for the week. I can't remember what's coming out, but I do remember I was excited. I think there is a new book, and then there's something else that I was pretty excited that's going to be coming out. But I can't remember. I looked at that list like a couple of days ago or something like that. I don't remember, but we'll be here. I'll read some books, and I'll tell you if I like them or not. That's going to be it, and I'll talk to y'all then.